Hello everyone, it's me Aqua, and today we're going to be unboxing Yuri Katsuki Yuri free skating version, and I'm so excited because it looks so cute. First thing I want to talk about, as I usually do, is the box. Like the other versions, there are these beautiful little shiny snowflakes on it, and what I love about this box is that unlike the other Yuri box, it has this kind of like ice pattern on it. See, this is just plain blue with the shiny snowflakes, but this one not only has the shiny snowflakes, but also this lovely ice pattern. So I'm really excited to have such a colorful box. Gosh. I'm really excited to have this Nendoroid. I like how it comes with like alternate parts for Victor as well, because you know we already get a lot. So from the original Yuri, very exciting. Let's get that circle tape off and open it up. All right. I'm gonna do it this way so you can watch like usual. All right. Ta-da! Here he is. He looks so cute. One of the parts went flying. But that's okay. This is just an arm piece. He has some bent arms. The Nendoroid himself. The hair looks slick backed and lovely. This is hard to pull off though. I'm trying to be careful and not, not. Alright. Oh my goodness. That's really cute. So the Nendoroid himself, this is what he looks like. We have this precious onigiri pillow thing. It's hard, but it's very cute, very huggable. A little piece where he can hold on to it. These two bent arm pieces, which I imagine are to hold the onigiri. As you can see here, yep. This one has a little peg so you can put it in the onigiri, and this one has, just a cupped hand so it'll fit in his hands. We have an alternate arm part that I'm guessing is the straight out arm part. So you can have him like doing his, straight arm pose. You've got this bent leg pose, a Victor bent arm part, a couple of hand pieces, this precious, both for Victor, to hold Makachin, and this precious, this is the thing that I was most excited about, these precious heart things for Victor, and of course Yuri's two faces, so very excited for that. I'm gonna really quickly compare it to the other Yuri Nendoroid so you can kind of see the difference. So here's both of our skater boys next to each other. As you can see, all of the face plates are different, though I will admit this one is very similar to this one. I love these carefree expressions and this nervous expression. All of them have the eyes beautifully painted, but what I'm really excited about, you can switch them and it still looks appropriate for that character to be with that, expression. Because, the eyes are the same. And you get a lot more with this figure, but I like how this expands on the figures that it assumes you already have. Yeah. This has a ball joint at his waist, so he's a bit more posable, while this figure does not. But this figure has a bit less detail on the outfit, I think, which is fine because there's less detail on the outfit in the show. But this one definitely has more detail, like these small dots. And they're shiny and glittery. Yeah. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited to be able to, like, switch out the parts. So, the Nendoroid body itself, the hair is actually pretty much the exact same sculpt, which is fine, because, you know, that's his hair. Very faithfully sculpted. I think the painting of the eyes is beautiful. It's very clean, very sleek. I think the sculpt of the body is very nice. I like how they include like the folds of the fabric in his arms. I think that the fact that these are shiny is even another great quality. The little skates are just precious. The paint job looks very clean, as you know, most Nendoroids look pretty clean with their paint jobs. I'm excited to have him. I'm really glad that I ordered him so I can have the full set, because I'm obsessed with collecting full sets of stuff. It's just who I am. You know, I wish they had made another faceplate. I'm sure there were more faceplates that could have been done, but I know there's going to be even more with the casual version. 2 more, but you know, I'm glad about that there will still be more for us to explore. Yeah. Looks very good. He looks so much more confident in this, I think, than in the other one. Like, this face looks confident, but it's much more of an acting face than his other faces. I think that this one is just, he feels like he's in the zone, and I like having him looking confident. It's good to see my anxious boy confident. Yeah. The onigiri has a beautiful paint job. Yeah. So here's one skating pose that you can have him in. One arm outstretched to the crowd and one arm bent. I think it looks very graceful, very beautiful, very simple, and it makes uses of these curved arm parts. I want to say also, these are very flexible with what you can do with them. You can move the arm any way you want. The shoulder piece is pretty flexible, so like you could have them like that. I really like how like they give you the pieces to make pretty much any skating pose you want. Like the other version, this arm part is pretty generic. It can be used as either arm, so you could have either arm be straight out or either arm be bent. I'm not talking about the pose, am I? But yeah, I like this pose. I think it looks very dynamic, very simple, and it's like based on one of his poses in the actual skate, so I like that too. So here's the next pose that you can make with this particular figure. There's not a whole lot that are like unique to this figure, because whatever you can make with the original Yuri, you can kind of make with this character, this figure, because, you know, they give you the same similar kind of arm pieces to work with. I like this pose in particular. It gives off a very like carefree feeling. It's very cute. It takes a bit of finagling, but it was actually very easy to figure out what you need to do. Again, these arm part pieces are very flexible, like with what you can do. You can do this, really whatever you want. So like if I wanted to do this, or, you know, it seems like it's not a whole lot of, it seems like it's not a whole lot of parts, but it's definitely very flexible. You can probably make any like skating pose you wanted with these parts, which is very exciting, just because I like having very flexible pieces with my Nendoroids. I get them because they're poseable and super cute, so I appreciate that this one is very poseable and super cute. Yeah, since Victor plays a huge role in this Nendoroid as well, I think I'm gonna switch out for some Victor parts and see what we can do with that. So here's what you can do with Victor. This set gives you this bent arm piece and both of these hands and Makachin. And I didn't actually realize this before, but the Makachin plush isn't only a plush, it's also a tissue box. And I really appreciate how that's like so nicely sculpted as a tissue box. Like, who knew that would be so cute? And you can just push his face like right up into it. Very cute. His cheek can go right there. I like how that den is just so perfectly formed. The little tongue is so cute. The Makachin tissue box is just very faithfully recreated, and I think that's really nice for this figure. I also think it's really cute how that when they're holding the plushes, their faces can kind of match. If you use this face for Victor and this face for Yuri, I think that's really cute, like that they match, just because I like matchy stuff. Definitely a worthwhile addition to Victor's Nendoroid. And here's the other thing that you can do with Victor's Nendoroid, with which I was very careful, because I can see how this could easily break this piece apart. As you can see, it is all one piece. It is like melded together. I am glad I didn't break it, but I could see how someone easily could. So if you plan on getting this Nendoroid and want to use this heart-shaped piece with this Nendoroid, please be very careful, because it seems very, very, very easy to break, and I don't want that to happen to any of you lovely humans. I'm glad I didn't break it. My suggestions would be to be slow and patient and wiggle it around, like this part and this part around, and turn it from the hand. Like if you're going to turn these this way or this way, turn it from the hand that is already connected. Be very slow, be very patient, and you should be able to get it in after a little while. So cute, worth the work. I like how his face matches this. Again, this isn't actually how he's displayed on the box. He's actually using this faceplate, but I really like the use of this faceplate in this instance. I think it's very cute. I think it's very carefree. And this is my favorite Victor faceplate, so I'm just going to use that for most of his poses. So cute. A big reason why I got this Nendoroid, to be honest. Very precious. So definitely worth it. I'm so glad I got this Nendoroid so I could have these extra pieces for Victor. Yeah. I guess I'll do one more pose with this arm and show you how that looks. And I'll wrap it up. So this is the last pose I've decided to show you for today. This is kind of one that I made up. I imagine this one, him being, going on his victory lap, waving to everyone, one leg bent because he's, you know, racing forward, the other leg back. I think it's really nice. I think it showcases just how flexible this particular Nendoroid is. Yeah, you can really like do any skating poses you want with him, because, you know, you get these nice open arms, you get these nice, you know, the standard arms are already very, you know, movable. You get these nice bent arms, you get these nice open hands that look very relaxed and very skatey, I guess. Yeah, I think this looks pretty nice, and if I was posing a skating scene with, you know, my various skating Nendoroids, I think I would have a blast. So overall, I think this is a great Nendoroid. It was definitely worth it. I think that this stuff is probably some of my favorite stuff to add on to Victor's Nendoroid, because he didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but I think the other stuff is precious too. It's a great addition to the Yuri on Ice series. I wish there was more props and stuff, but you know, whatever. And my question for you guys, if you really like Wonder Festival and follow up on like a lot of Wonder Festival stuff, I want you to tell me in the comments below if you like what Good Smile Company has been putting out for Wonderfest. I mean, like, you know what I mean. If you tell me down below if you like the figures that they're going to have for sale on Wonderfest. Okay. Yeah. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is Aqua signing out.